It's based loosely on real events. It's about two people that meet. They're about to commit suicide by jumping in front of a train. It's based on, loosely based on my own experiences. When I was 27, I had it, and I jumped in front of a train. It was my father's voice in my head that put me on the tracks, and as soon as I hit the tracks, I thought of my mom. And I couldn't remember, it was the elevated train, so I wasn't sure where the third rail was, and I thought about hanging and then pulling myself back up, but I didn't think I'd be able to, and now the train was there, and I jumped to the left, and it clipped me, fractured my arm. But anyway, that was the event that I wrote from. And when I wrote it, I always had it in mind to do it as a feature film, so I had a feature film to go along with it. And when we did the piece, it was well received, so we thought we had a good story. Me and Sierra Danielle, who was the other actor in it. So we had a Kickstarter campaign on it, and on the campaign I talked about my attempted suicide, and Sierra suffered with anorexia and bulimia. She spoke about that. About a couple of weeks after we had it online, a mother from Texas contacted us. Her 13-year-old daughter had tried to kill herself, and she showed her daughter the video, and the daughter felt that me and Sierra were the only people in the world that would understand her. And the mother wanted to know, would we talk to her? And of course we did. So we became mentors to this kid who was the same age as my son. So there were times when the mother would call me and she said, after the girl went back to school, she'd been bullied, one of the kids. One of the kids that had been bullying her, she had cut her wrist. He said, next time cut deeper. So that set her off again. And she wanted to take her life again. And the mother called me, and luckily I was able to get the phone call, and she said, she won't talk to me, she'll only talk to you, something happened at school. So I spoke with her for a long time, and I told her she had to tell me who it was, and any information she told me I'd have to share with her mom. And I was starting to travel a lot too, and I said, you have to have a dialogue with your mom. I'm here for you, but I don't want you to think if I can't get back to you, I didn't get the message in time. So we worked that out, and I wrote a part for her in the movie. So we raised the money to do the film. The play was called Subway Suicide, the movie was called The Last Train. We raised the money to do it, and I wrote a part for her, so she's in the film. When she was on the film, she's into makeup, and the makeup artist said to her, who did your makeup? And she said, well, I did. And they talked about makeup, so now that's what she wants to do. And the makeup woman didn't know her story. So she's found some direction in her life. And Sierra and I are there if they need us, but I think Sierra felt the same thing, that we would, back up and not be a reminder of that time in her life, but be there if they need us. So that was the last play and the last film I did.